if an NBA player came to you and said, "Would you be my D-Rock?" Is that like the dream, or would you want to go down the more like making movies?
Well, I've
route?
gotten to do that a little bit. Buddy Hield, I don't know if you've heard of him, but he played at OU this past year. When was it? It's either, I think it was early October. He DMs me on Instagram and just says, "Call me," and sends his phone number. And I'm like,
who is what? Am I being catfished?
But I mean, it was from his verified account, everything. Yeah. So I call him, and he has a very, very thick Bahamas accent. So as soon as he picked up the phone, I knew it was him. And he was like, "Can you be in Dallas at 10:30 tomorrow morning?" And that was the first thing he said. And I was like, "I have class. I'm at OSU right now. But you can't say it's an NBA player calling. You have to say yes." And I said, "Yes." And he was like, "Okay, here's the address to my house." And so, it was like 10:30 at night.
Yeah.
And Dallas is like a 4-hour drive
from OSU.
So I immediately, I was at home in Choctaw, and all my camera gear was up in Stillwater. Right. So I had to drive an hour and a half north to Stillwater, plugged everything in, went to sleep, set my alarm for 5 a.m., woke up the next morning and drove to Dallas and got to his house and captured him working out. And this was all during the quarantine stuff.
Sure.
And they couldn't do anything. And so he was working out. He had a lot of people berating him on Twitter and Instagram, like, "Oh, you're being lazy, not working out." And he was like, "Well, I'll show you." So he hired me to do that. And that was the first time I really felt like, hey, I could really do this.
I can hang with the big guys. My content's worthy of them putting it out.
Yeah.
Right.
And nobody, once he was posting, he would post photos. Of course, I know there's so much behind the scenes with the copyright on video and music and all of that, which is a whole nother thing. But he'd post all the photos and tag me, and it was nice not having a face behind, just his public audience. There was no face behind JRC Media. It was just JRC Media doing it. So that's when more opportunities come from that, and things flourish and grow. And so that really grew, and now hopefully I'll be able to implement some of the ball game stuff in too. And his season just ended last week, so he'll be back
off season stuff.
And I haven't communicated with him much, but they were playing 4 games a week this year because of how COVID was. So I'm like, I don't blame. If I was him,
he wants some time off.
And I would from what I heard, he has just one phone that has all of his family and his agent, and that's it. No social media, no one. And I'm like, I don't blame you. I would be trying to stay locked in too. So.
No doubt. Yeah. It's such a cool experience, right?
Yeah.
And
it was cool.
Moments,
and he's in the gym working out, and there's other NBA players there. So it's like
you're shooting
kind
them too,
sneakily
showed, he's sitting down taking some time off.
Yeah. Some of the stuff just I can't ever post, and it goes that way. But just that experience with Buddy, and then hopefully again this summer
we'll
just
be building that reputation, isn't it?